Listen to me very carefully, my friend. Killing will not bring you peace.
Peace was never an option.
What's up, everybody? This video was actually, I'm making this pretty late. I've been actually pretty busy for a while now. I just got a job, as you know, I was away on vacation and whatever, other stuff. Anyway, yeah, I've been pretty busy, but I went and I saw X-Men First Class a while ago, and I haven't been able to officially make my review yet. So this is it. Where to start? Good movie. Don't get me wrong. It was an awesome movie. Awesome movie. My only advice to anybody who's watching this, who hasn't gone to see it yet, when you go to see it, and if you're an X-Men fan, and definitely think that you should go to see it, well, ultimately, even if you're not an X-Men fan, I would say to go see it because it's still generally a good movie. But if you are a pre-existing X-Men fan and you have, you know, prior comic book knowledge and stuff like that, just don't go in there expecting the movie to be what you know from the comic books, because if you do that, then you're just going to be completely disappointed and you might as well just save your money. I feel like people have to understand that when they make movies from the comic books, the people who are making the movie, they have the rights to the story, so they can legally do whatever they want to. They're not going to make the movie exactly the way it was the comic book. I mean, it's just, if they want to make a different story with the same characters, kind of keep some things, change some things, let them do it. Just because it's not the exact same thing and get all pissed off, relax. So that's the only thing I have to say about that starting off. But the movie was cool. The movie was good. Everybody did a good job. I didn't have any problem with the acting in it at all. Other thoughts. You know, there's not very much that I had to say. There was a cool thing, just kind of like a spoiler, so if you don't want to hear, like, plug your ears and wait for the video to end. There's a cameo by Hugh Jackman. Wolverine had a cameo in it, and it was about 10 seconds long, maybe not longer than that. There's a scene where Professor Xavier and Magneto, or Eric Lynch, are going around, especially on the same team. Obviously, that's how the story begins, they're on the same team at the end. You know, they go their separate ways. They're out and about recruiting mutants. Xavier attaches his head to the first Cerebro that they make. The original, first one, prototype. Oh, this Cerebro is cool. Actually, during that scene, it was actually pretty cool because they show all the mutants in the world. It's like a quick, like, and you see people like, I think you see Cyclops, I think you see Storm. I can't really remember who else you see, but that was pretty cool. And then then after that, they go out and they're personally walking up to all the mutants and they're like, hey, you want to join our team, whatever? And they walk up to Wolverine chilling in the bar. It's actually the funniest scene in the movie. It's the only time that they use the F word, which is pretty funny because, you know, PG-13, you can only use it once without being rated R. So that was pretty funny. There was no preview. There was no, like, little thing at the end of the credits. I say to the end of the credits, I figured maybe they'd have something, but no, there was nothing. The timelines for this movie don't really connect well with the first X-Men movie. Like, this is supposed to be kind of like the prequel, but ultimately I think this is just a complete standalone. They're not even trying to connect to that because it's not right. Also, especially with the Wolverine movie that they had previously, it's also not right, even though, you know, still using the same Wolverine which they just used, which is cool. That's good though. But no, they didn't do that. But it was pretty good scenes. It didn't look too cheesy. It looked really cool. The story was really good. ultimately I thought it was a good movie. I talked to a lot of people and they're pretty upset with the way some things went. But I mean, I feel like if you go into the movie expecting it to be one way, I read it in the comic book this way, this is the way that I want to see it in the movie. Now, that's not gonna, you're not gonna get anywhere with that kind of attitude going in to see this movie, because the storylines, they're just always different in the comic books anyway. You know what I mean? There's how many different, yeah. So, it's my thoughts on that. X-Men friend or not X-Men fan, go see it. It's a pretty cool movie. If you don't have time to see it, don't want to spend the money, blah blah blah, wait for it to come out on DVD, Redbox, Netflix, wait for it to be on TV, FX probably have it, you know. Same old spiel. But ultimately a good movie. I would definitely recommend seeing it. Ooh. And also, it was, I'm not a big fan of Kevin Bacon, but he did really good in this movie. It was, I almost forgot that it was Kevin Bacon when I was watching the movie. Because I don't, Kevin Bacon, I'm like, yeah, it's Kevin Bacon. He's in movies and such, you know. But this, he was actually really good. He played it really well. Yeah, I haven't seen Kevin Bacon in a movie in a while. Not something that's been in the theaters anyway. I don't know. Alright. Thanks for watching. Like I said, like I always say at the end of these videos, if you have a comment, even if you have movie that you want me to watch and give you my review on, you can go ahead and send it to me, message it to me. I'll find a way to watch it, and then I'll make a review. I'm gonna see, what is today? Today I'm recording this, and it is a Wednesday. Greenlander comes out on, okay, oh, sorry. Going off on a rant. Yes, so, you know, leave some comments, got some questions. If anybody has a question about the movie before they go see it, like, I'll read it and I'll make another video if you want. That's cool too. If you got any questions, you can do that, or I can answer them on the YouTube thing. Alrighty. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more reviews. Seemed like it froze for a second there, didn't it?